you shouldn't start your story by like telling everything at once, or telling the main plot in the starting. You should keep some suspense and some information you have to withhold it so that you can tell it in the future, like at the end of the story, or probably some mystery that the protagonist unravels. And the main thing is you have to write good dialogues, and there should be some emotional scenes like either death or a marriage or wedding, so that it'll be more fun to read the story that way. And so these are the tips for a plot twist. A plot twist is mainly is the main attraction of a book or a novel. If you see, the twist is what is the secret, and people love to read a book because of its plot twist. And if you give the plot twist in the starting, then it is going to spoil the story. So for a good plot twist, you can either kill off an important character. Sometimes it can be the protagonist, or sometimes it can be the person who seems like the antagonist, and later you can introduce a new character as the antagonist. And then the next plot twist will be like, let your main character discover the plot twist. Like you shouldn't let a minor character take over the plot twist discovery. It should be the main character which discovers it. And then you can probably, in the starting of the story, you can show off a person as a minor character or just a supporting character in the story. But later on, when the story develops, you can probably make him the antagonist or a supporter of the protagonist. So, and then you have to keep a lot of suspense and a real big investigation. So, for the plot twist, and how the person discovers the plot twist is very important. And you have to make sure your plot twist is on. Give a good thought about the plot twist. Don't just make it here and there. It should be well defined, and it should be something which the reader does not expect.
So here's
And now over on to Pooja, who will be explaining the games to you.
So here's our first event for the day. So which will be guess the genre. So it is a Nearpod quiz where we will be sending you a link. Dia will send it in the chat box. So this game will happen online in a website or app called Nearpod. For those who don't know about this, you didn't worry. You just click the link and you would be directed to the website. So Dia will be sharing it now. Dia, can you share it?
Yeah, just a minute. I'll share it.
So about the game, there's like only one rule. It is to enjoy yourself. You will be shown a few, book covers as well as a title of books, and you'll be given like 15 seconds for each. You'll have to guess the genre of that book, and yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I sent the link in the chat box, and you can join it right now. So I can see 4 of you have joined the link. I request the rest of the people to join the link as soon as you can. request all of you to type a yes in the chat box if you have joined the recording.
If any one of you would like for us to wait, please let us know so that we can wait for you. Otherwise, we'll start the game in a few seconds.
Please wait for me. I'm having a
Sure,
bad
sure.
connection. Can't seem to join.
Sure. Please let us know when you join so that we can start it.
Is it a white screen? I mean, I can see the code, but I can't see anything going on. It's a white screen which is showing, right?
I'm not
Basically,
sure.
I've sent the link in the chat box. You have a Nearpod link. If you click on that, it'll directly redirect you to the Nearpod web page, and you can join through that.
Okay, so see,
Yes, I'm on
were you
the
asked to enter
webpage,
your
but
name and choose a character?
what could you repeat what you said? I didn't hear you.
Were you asked to enter your name and to choose a character?
I was asked to enter a name, but not a character.
Okay, so if you can refresh, it would be good because I think you're having some network issues. And Ankit, it isn't necessary for a code. In case you're not joining through the link and you're joining directly from the website, you don't need a code to enter.
And I hope everyone understood the
Okay,
game
yeah,
perfectly. So
yeah, I got it. You can start now.
yeah, we will start the game right now. But if you have any queries about the game, you can send it in the chat box.
Yeah.
So I don't think anyone has any queries. I'll go start the game.
Kanjima, I just realized that you joined now. I hate to tell you this, but then the game is like on in mid, and I don't think you'll be able to join now with the link. But then yeah, I can send it to you now. Yeah. So I believe the game is at the end now, and congratulations, Shreya, Preeta, and Akshita. You guys did a wonderful job. And yeah, so Sumaya, Tasmim, and Tanjuma Elahi, were you both able to join the game?
Yes, I could answer only one question.
Okay, so I think like you joined in the middle, but then yeah, it's not a problem. Maybe we could do for you both alone again at the end after everyone leaves. Since you joined in the middle.
Okay, sure. Thank you.
Yeah, it's not a problem. So moving on to our second event. Yeah. So second event is your plot. So do you remember that while registering, you were asked the name of a book that you read recently? This is where it comes of use. So this is basically about like you have to think which part of the story you did not like, or you felt that it could have been made better, or you probably thought that a scene that you thought would have gone in certain way, but then it was an entire plot twist that you aren't satisfied with. So this is where you can like pour out your frustration on this. So what you're supposed to do is that you're supposed to change the scene to what you want it to be. In case you would like to choose a different book than the one which you had mentioned in the registration form, then we have three other choices and they are right here. So yes, you can choose any book from these three series: Shadowhunters, Selection, or Twilight. So for Shadowhunters, I know there are there are many series such as The Mortal Instruments, Dark Artifices, Infernal Device, and The Last Hours. You can choose any one of the book from any series, but then it should be from Shadowhunters or Selection or Twilight. So in case you don't remember which book you had sent in the registration form, you can ask either me or Dia. We'll check and we'll let you know. So what you're supposed to do, there's like one condition alone. We request you to mention which book you're choosing, as well as the scene which you're changing, the original scene. And then you can change it, like retype it in a document or as a text, and then you'll be sent a submission form where you are required to submit it as text format. And then we will be later evaluating it, not exactly evaluating, because I feel that each and everyone's writing style is different and everyone's winner at that. But then like choosing which we feel is the best in terms of certain factors such as creativity and continuation of plot, etc. So
It's 8 o'clock.
yeah, you have like 25 minutes starting now to write your story, and the time starts now.
Excuse me,
Yeah.
I haven't read any of the books mentioned.
Okay, so did you mention a book in the registration form?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Actually, I also have same question. Like I also haven't mentioned and the name of any book because I also haven't read any books from last 2 months because of my busy schedule.
Okay. So okay, in that case, I guess you can write on any book that you want. Maybe like a one you've read previously or anything, because I can see that there are like some cases where we haven't read for a long time. So yeah, you can forget about
Write
this.
Yeah.
about, you can write for any book you've read in recent times, but please just mention the name of the book
Yeah.
and the
And
particular
the
plot
scene.
you're choosing.
Yeah. So it can be any book.
Actually, excuse me, I am not into fiction books. I am into self-help books, such
Okay.
as attitude is everything, the power of your subconscious mind. So I'm sorry, I don't remember any of the fiction books that I have read.
Okay.
You can from not only fiction, you read self-help books, so you can change some para or something given in the book according to your will, something which contradicts your thought. You
Yeah.
can change something like that.
Yeah, like for example, there is a book, the fault is in our stars.
Yeah.
I have read half of the book. I can take any chapter, any scene, then I can edit it and rewrite it, change
Yeah.
the ending. Or
Yeah. So The Fault in Our Stars is a fiction book of sorts. So you can choose any scene you want from that book and then rewrite it. Navya, does that answer your question?
Actually, writing a book needs a lot of thinking, so I cannot think in 25 minutes.
Okay, see, not like an entire chapter or maybe like a paragraph, like a small scene. And yeah, okay, I think I forgot to mention this, but then you wouldn't be needed to submit it immediately in 25 minutes. The 25 minutes we're giving you, during the meetings, so that if you have any questions, you can ask us. But then you'll be required to submit the writing tomorrow at a Sunday at 9 a.m. IST. So, yeah.
And Navya, about your question, you don't have to change an entire chapter or something. It's just that when you're reading the book yourself, you would have felt that this part could have been this way, or something could have been included in that particular paragraph, or something mentioned in the paragraph. So you can just put that into the paper or a document and send it to us.
Yeah.
Can I also
Sure,
share
sure.
it tomorrow
Thank you.
morning? Because
Yeah, sure.
sorry,
You can send it tomorrow
because
morning,
I
but then
also
before 9 a.m.
yeah, because I also don't remember the exact scene or the points, so it would be really difficult for me to write down
Wait, I
in the
have,
meeting.
in case some of you have any questions on this, you don't need to write the real, original scene fully. You just required to mention a scene, like, for example, the scene where he kills, like, like the protagonist murders someone. So is in that particular scene, you're changing something. So you could just mention that, and then we'll take care of it. So you just have to mention how you would have, how you would want the scene to go. Write that story alone.
Or in the particular book, you can also mention the page numbers if you want, like from page number from the second or third paragraph to the next page or something you can mention. Mention it
Then
that way.
that's optional. It's on essay because many of you won't have access to a certain book.
The book, yeah, if you have the book, and if that makes it easier to you, you can do that also.
Hello, Pooja, can you hear me? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I have a small request for you. Like after done with this session, like if you don't mind, could you share the list of the books that you have taken for the game? Actually, some of the books I personally
Yeah,
like,
sure.
but not able to. Like you can share the list of the books name with the author name so that I can found them on the website or download the PDF version and I can read them.
Sure, I'll mail
I
it
will
to
mail
you.
it to you.
Yeah, so maybe I can share my email ID. You can share there,
Well,
or
I
even
think
you can also
the
share
same
on,
one as you
I think,
mentioned
group
in
chat.
the registration form, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So we
Yeah,
can
so
find
we
it
have
from there and send it to you.
Yeah, thank you so much.
no problem. So we just have one change in the submission timing. So since like a few of you said that you would like to have more time, we think it would be best if we could close a submission form at tomorrow at 9 p.m. At night, 9 p.m. IST. So you can send it anytime before then, and you have like, I think this time is enough for you, right? And yeah, so we'll be ending the meeting in 3 minutes as it's time for 40-minute time. So do you have any queries? Sure, Ankit, we'll send it to you there.
I have a question. Do we have to mail the document on the mail ID of your organization?
No, I'll be sending a submission form right now. I'm just taking it. So you can send it to us over there.
Will you be resending the submission link via as well?
Yeah, so I'll be sending, a thank you mail of sorts after the meeting ends in about an hour or two, half an hour to 1 hour. So there I'll be sending this form as well. I have sent it in the chat as well. So you can choose whichever one you want.
Do you have any other questions regarding the event? The second one.
Okay, so I take that as a no. And if you do,
Hello.
yeah, tell me.
Sorry to, yeah,
Oh, no
actually, I have
problem.
one question. Like, yeah, so actually, some of my friends are pretty much interested in writing. So, actually, behalf of them, I am asking this question to you. Like, do you guys accepting the writing samples for your magazines? Like, basically, they are college students or high school students, but they are international. So, I wanted to know.
Magazine right now, and I believe it will be published in a month or two. But then sure, you can send in your writings and we will have it published.
Yeah, sure. Like, I will also share my writing and
Yeah,
even
sure.
my friends as well. Apart from that, I have another question. Like, are you guys like hosting any other events like this in the upcoming month, January or February?
Not in January. We usually conduct 1 month. Like one event per month. So this will be the only event for January. But then we do have interviews for January, which we would be posting the recording in our Instagram account.
Okay, thank you so much. So basically, like we should have to keep an eye over the your organization
Yeah.
for the
Also, I'll be sending out
updates.
the mails as well. That we have this event and you can register for it.
Yeah. Actually, I am new here, so that's why I wanted to know more about your organization. So
Yeah,
sorry.
sure. You can like ask any question that you have, and if you have any other questions later on, you can DM us on Instagram or mail us at yourvotes2020@gmail.com.
Of course. Thank you
I
so
have
much.
a question. Is there any age limit to be part of your organization? Because I am 16 years old, and is there any age limit?
Not exactly an age limit, but then yeah, I think you can join because our organization is a youth-led one. So people of like from 13 years to 18 years are here. So, you can DM us on Instagram, and right now, if you want to join our organizations, we have like event creation, outreach, and marketing teams open.
Like, what are the benefits of joining your organization? Do we get any certificates?
Not exactly certificates because I don't think you get one for joining something, right? Like an organization or a workplace, of course. But then you do get letter of recommendations and volunteering hours, as well as what personally I feel what you get the most is experience, because I've been here for almost half a year, and I've got a lot of experience creating events. So yeah, we can share it with more information regarding this via Instagram or mail. So just send us a mail regarding it, mail or message. Do we have any other questions? Okay, take that as a no. So, yes, Ankit, 9 p.m. IST is the last deadline. That is tomorrow, not today. And I have sent a form right now in the chat box. So that's a feedback form. So it would be great if everyone could fill it out so that we know how to improve ourselves and what we could have done better. So with that, thank you to everyone who joined us today, and you will be receiving your certificates as well. Thank you.
And you'll also be receiving mails about further events in your email ID. So please do check it out also. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
thank you so much for conducting this lovely session.
Thank you.
Your
And have a
feedback.
good weekend.
Yeah, same to you.
And Sumaya, Tasman, and Tanjuma Elahi, can you both wait after the event ends, like, and after everyone leaves?
We'll
Yeah, sure.
we'll start the nearport quiz for you again.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we can do it now.
Okay.
I'll just stop screen sharing.
You both of you can join the nearport link again. I'm starting the quiz.
Navya, do you have any questions or regarding joining our team?
Okay, so Pooja, I hope you remember the previous toppers, right? The three people who topped. Okay, no
Akshita,
worries.
Shreya, and Peter. Yeah.
Shreya was the
Find the
first
same
one.
team.
Shreya, Nia, and Akshita. No, wait.
Shreya, Peter, and Akshita. Wait, will the toppers change? Or
Yeah. Shreya, Preeta, and Akshita. No, I'm not sure about it. I don't want to take any risk because I'm starting it
screenshot.
new again. So, I'm starting the new session, and both of you can join it. And I'm sending the link in the chat also. Yeah, you can join. And please do tell me once you join. Tejima, have you joined? Okay, so I'll start the intro.